Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Warhead Wednesday. My name is Agent A. Beside me, Agent K. We're in the Bronx, New York, where CM Loaf is set to face a match he maybe never thought he'd wrestle, K. The Action's World Tag Champion will face Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And we have a bit of a clashing of personalities here. Stone Cold is not nearly the kind of man that CM Loaf is. CM Loaf can be abrasive, but they call him the people's champ for a reason because he's for the people and he's by the people. CM Loaf would go in that crowd now and surf with them if he didn't have to wrestle the match right now. That's how close he is to the people of New York City. Every borough, every person, CM Loaf is the man. But for Stone Cold, who we've seen, has taken on more of an or let's call it what it is, more of an abusive mentor role to Undisputed. I mean, he just caught flack for the loss of Michael Stevens. That wasn't even the man who got pinned. Undisputed didn't get pinned, but because he's made this partnership with Michael Stevens, Stone Cold chose Undisputed as the scapegoat. And he might look to release that frustration, that tension on CM Loaf, but one half of the Action's World Tag Team Champions is not going to have it.
Well, Stone Cold is unmoved. He's confident. He's ready. And whoa, CM Loaf! CM Loaf! Run
And so is Loaf.
He knows Austin's game. This is Austin's first match in 2 months. Over 2 months in the AWF. Last tag with Undisputed. He is in the Actions Tag Classic with Undisputed. And now Austin trying to get Loaf maybe to come to his domain. Getting closer. He's going up there. The Rattlesnake. CM freaking Loaf! Don't do it! No!
Austin! He's laid out. Look at Loaf. There is indifference in that man's face, and he's going back. He is going back.
He absolutely
CM Loaf saw Austin twitch. I mean, it was a muscle move by Stone Cold, and CM Loaf said, I'm not done.
Perhaps trying to squash the bug. Look at him, a mandible.
The mandible claw, CM Loaf releases it. I'm sure Austin's used to the mandible claw. I mean, he was sort of with Mankind in some of the greater moments of the late 90s here.
Not again!
And professional wrestling, and CM Loaf again with a scoop body slam, folks. Off the stage onto the concrete floor.
And the Bronx chants for one more time, like the maniacs they are.
Stone Cold, Austin hasn't even gotten a chance to take off that jacket. Straight out of the gate, both these men entering conflict.
Newton and Loaf having words, while Austin to the ring. DG's blood cleaned off that mat, the bell sounds. Here we go. In a stunner!
Stone Cold stunner. You know it, you love it. CM Loaf does it. And Austin says, come on, Mr. Tag Team Champion. Come on, Loaf, bring it at me. You know Austin's not the kind to back down from a fight. They call him the Rattlesnake for a reason. He's wild. He's sadistic at times. The son of a bitch has no conscience, has no mind.
Mitch, got him! Stunner! Stone Cold Stunner! 1, 2. That's still 1.
And Austin is very familiar with stunning men who have the nickname the People's Champ. Lest we not forget. So I bet he's going to enjoy this. Look at the Rattlesnake.
And right
CM Loaf now with a small package.
1, 2.
Tried the inside cradle, couldn't get it. You see Austin's eyes before he got the inside cradle shot on him. They were manic. I mean, Austin is unhinged. I think it really is because of that loss that Michael Stevens took. I mean, it made him look like a fool, quite frankly. Made Undisputed look like a fool. Made their whole camp look like fools. And Michael Stevens tapped out.
Well, Stone Cold is quite frankly needs to let go of Undisputed and Michael Stevens and read the goddamn room. Here, they meet, squabble.
Well, I mean, I agree with you, to an extent, but look where Austin's coming from. I mean, that match at WrestleMania 13 against the Hitman, Austin refused to tap against a sharpshooter, one of the deadliest submission holds in professional wrestling history. Instead, he bled out. That was how much Austin refused to tap on national television. And the fact that Michael Stevens felt the need to is an insult to
Look at
Austin.
that.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
that's his mindset.
CM Loaf, beautiful.
CM Loaf pressing Austin down. He's got the crossface Austin. Forever the ring general. The IQ putting the foot under the ropes, and CM Loaf is going to take that foot. He's going to crank it up to Austin's head and put him in a modified camel clutch.
What a way to adapt from the People's Champ. Rolls up
Speaking
and out.
Speaking of Bret Hart, I mean, I know we have Super Viper who takes a lot from the Hitman's playbook, but CM Loaf is right up there, I think. I think if Bret Hart were looking at CM Loaf wrestle, he could also be another excellence of execution. Loaf is precise in his movements. He's sharp as a tack. You see it right now. Watch this. Look at that. CM Loaf flipping over Austin, runs the ropes. Tried the double axe handle. Got it. Shot to the gut. Penance DDT.
Hooks it.
The People's Champ.
1.
The tag champ.
2.
Could put away Austin here. And a kick out by the Rattlesnake.
And he will defend the Action's World Tag titles this coming Sunday on AWF Chaos with the Bread Killer. And oh, look at him go! 450!
Yes, athleticism was never a question with CM Loaf. And you mentioned the defense on Chaos, the scheduled defense on Chaos.
Hell of it.
Look at that right there. Oh, nice setup Michinoku driver by Loaf. The state of Mamba Ant is something that Loaf has to consider. I'm sure that it's not in his headspace in this matchup. But nevertheless, after this match, win or lose, CM Loaf will have to go back and check on his friend, his tag partner, his one half of the tag team champs.
Who just wrestled one of the more longer matches we've had in a Warhead in recent memory. Big clothesline.
And a taxing one at that. I know TJ was the one who walked out needing stitches, but at the end of the day, Mamba Ant also getting medical evaluation because of that match.
Loaf.
It was harsh. It was physical. It was violent. Everything we expected it to be, but still, that's something that CM Loaf has to consider. But Austin, the only thing he's got to consider is opening a can of whoop ass, which is exactly what he's doing. Austin raining down the rice like we've seen him do time and time before.
Stone Cold. And another stunner to the People's Champ.
Look at that. Look at that. Dragging the carcass of the People's Champ right in the middle of that ring. If Austin can pin one half of the World Tag Team Champs here, it could do wonders. I mean, well, I'm not sure who Austin would pick to be his tag partner if that ever happened. I would say Undisputed, but the way he treats that kid, I'm not sure if he thinks that he's deserving of the opportunity. I think he is, but I mean, the Rattlesnake.
See him and Triple H running back here. Hello.
Who knows? But it seems to me that Austin has left his senses all the way back in Victoria, Texas.
Runs down to rights. Loaf. Tells him to get up. Newton, get out the way. Spirit of vengeance. One.
Cut through him like a knife.
Wow.
Austin still able to kick out. Rolls out of the ring. Talk about the veteranship.
Loaf is going to allow Austin to get his breath back. Wait. Disrespectfully calls his shot. Here he comes. Oh!
CM Loaf diving through the middle rope. Like a human missile. CM Loaf is putting on a show here in the Bronx against one of the all-time greats in Austin.
Stomping right to the chest.
Count is at 4. Both men can't spend too much time outside the ring, even though I know they want to. They don't give a damn where they fight.
Killer. Count to 6.
And Austin tapping out, we know he has a history of the surgically replaced knees, both braces on him.
Back
That's
into
the
the
reason
ring.
That's the reason he looked for early retirement. Those injuries stacked up, and CM Loaf. Here we go. Oh,
missed.
Tried that slingshot lariat. Austin now a headlock and it's just a straight punch to the nose.
Rolls him up.
Off the ropes. It looked like a spirit of vengeance, but now has to just take over. CM Loaf raining down his own fist on the forehead of Austin. And now embracing this New York City crowd, this Bronx crowd.
Tight lockup. Yet another stunner.
Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold stuns the people's champ. Stuns Loaf. And only got, what was that, a 1 count or a 2 count? I couldn't tell.
1.
And look at this. Vintage Austin.
Catches the leg.
That kick to the gut, usually a prelude to the stunner. Stopped by Loaf.
Elbows to escape whatever was in his future. Going up. Spirit of Vengeance!
Ooh.
Hooks the leg!
He tagged him out of midair. Are you kidding me, CM Loaf?
3!
Wow.
CM Loaf!
A finish.
Wow.
I mean, talk about the maneuverability of CM Loaf, the adaptability. Able to hoist Austin in mid-air. The rattlesnake couldn't see it coming.
But one thing that CM Loaf sees, the people of New York cheer him on, and he gets a win. He goes on to Chaos to defend the Actions World Tag titles. I gotta wish him luck. Like you mentioned, Kay, his tag partner, after wrestling 2 very, very taxing matches in 2 days, well, he could be looking towards early vacating of those belts.
Not in CM Loaf's worst dreams.